I greet you once again from my corner. May you be blessed as you listen through this clip. My take this morning is about the Holy Communion, bread and wine. We read through the scripture that bread and wine is always featured in many occasions. But I want to pick up a few things that I think are pertinent to my topic that says the meal, the celebration meal, the miracle meal, the good news meal, bread and wine. Remember when Abram came back from victory after he won a battle to rescue Lot from an alliance of kings. He went to the King's Valley, the Valley of Salem, where he met with the King of Salem, who brought to him bread and wine. It was a form of celebrating his victory. Abram understood that his victory was blessed by the King of Salem, Melchizedek. Bread and wine in our lives, whenever we have victories, whenever we have breakthroughs in life, let us remember to celebrate them. And in the book of Genesis, again we read, before the Israelites were finally released from Egypt, they celebrated victory before it happened. They exercised their trust in the God who said they must stay indoors. They must apply the blood on the window post and the doorpost. Because on the night before victory was to come, they were celebrating with the meal, the Passover meal. We read through the life of Jesus Christ in the Gospels that he also partook in the Passover meal that became a meal of anniversary celebration, a meal that was celebrated throughout Israel as a symbol to say we remember what God did for Israel in Egypt. But I'm interested in the very last Passover meal that Christ had with his disciples. And I don't think he ever said these words in other celebrations of the Passover. He says to them, he took bread, he broke it, he thanked God, he gave it to them. He said, "This bread is my body given for you." And we know that on the night of the Last Supper, he gave them wine. We read about the first wine. We read about, lastly, when he gave them the wine, when he said, "This wine is the blood of the new covenant." But here's my message this morning. Celebration of a victory that you have achieved. We need to do it through the bread